Here we're working with a buttonhole elastic. I'm using a slightly wider elastic here because I couldn't get proper buttonhole elastic at the time. Please pull the elastic through the buttonhole, fold the end under, and then stitch it to the waistband. If you prefer, you can leave it flat and sew it down with a zigzag stitch. That works also just as well. I'll show you that on the sewing machine in a moment. On the other side, pull the elastic through again and either fold it under or leave it flat. Between the end of the elastic and the buttonhole, sew on the button. That allows you to pull the elastic through the buttonholes and adjust the fit just like you see here. In this example, the button sits on one side and the elastic is simply secured on the other. If your elastic is soft enough, you won't feel the fold at all. If it's firmer, then the zigzag method is the better choice. Now fold the seam allowance in and pin it directly on top of the seam. Not above it, not past it, just exactly on the seam. You will notice my elastic sits quite high against the upper edge. That's because I made the buttonhole a bit larger so the elastic would fit through. For demonstration it's fine, but it does make sewing a little trickier because the elastic wants to get caught. If you use the correct width, which is 2 centimeters, this won't happen and everything will just line up beautifully. I fold the other side in as well, pin it down smoothly, and that's it, because the elastic only gathers a tiny amount, maybe 4 or 5 centimeters. It's very easy to pin. If you're sewing for a very slim child, you'll need to pull the elastic a bit tighter, and in that case I'd actually recommend using the regular elastic method I show in the other video. Now we've pinned everything on and we can go on to sew all the way around the waistband. So we're starting at this point and we're sewing once all the way around. Keep the fabric gently pulled so everything lies really smooth. It's all a little bit tight while I'm sewing, and if my elastic were only 2 centimeters wide and sitting properly in the middle, this method would be absolutely no problem. But because my elastic is a little bit wide, it causes a few issues. During the COVID period, everything was sold out and we simply just couldn't get the right supplies. Maybe I should redo this method in another video once the buttonhole elastic is available again, but I doubt it very much. So stay with me here, people. You can see how tricky it was. I had to push the elastic down with my fingers so I couldn't accidentally stitch into it. Well, almost done now. If your machine struggles to feed the fabric, you can use the same trick I showed with a regular elastic. Put a double thread through the corner and gently pull on it while sewing, and then you're getting round really easily. That helps the fabric move under the presser foot. Even if you choose this method, watch that clip, it's helpful. And I would really suggest that you watch the other clip as well, which shows you the regular waistband where we just attach a normal waistband, insert the elastic. It's also inserted just in the back to make it look really nice from the front. You can check that one out as well, and then you can make up your mind which one you want to do. Overlap your stitches slightly, lock them in, trim the threads, and that is it. It's a fantastic method if your grandchildren live far away and you can't try the garment on them. So having an adjustable waistband is really fantastic because it guarantees that it will be fitting even when you have to guess the size a little bit. And next we'll add the buttonholes or the cam snaps, and I'll show you exactly how to do that in the very next part. So let's get started.